And we've come to ask you to reconsider.
There's nothing left to reconsider. Last night proved what an unpredictable father Mr. Parks would make.
You mean because he lost his temper there for a moment? Look what the man's gone through. Everybody has their breaking point.
I mean, that wasn't really Tony talking like that last night. That's just a man with nothing left to lose.
And you slammed the door on his dreams.
I'm sorry, but I'm more convinced now than ever that he can't raise that child on his own.
But that's what we've got to get you to see. He's not alone. He's got all of us.
Absolutely.
He's got a family.
And we're all crazy about Reggie. We all pitch in to help.
Dragging him out of school so that he can barnstorm the country is not my idea of an education.
Let me tell you something. I raised both of my boys on the road. I tutored them every night.
One's a doctor in Akron now.
And my baby's going to be a minister.
That may be all well and good. But I don't see what difference it makes now.
Miss Clayton, we all love that boy very, very much. We all love him. And that's the difference.
That's right.
Right.
Man.
You don't know what it means not to belong. Not to have somebody.
I'll thank you not to presume what I know. I was a foster child just like Reggie.
So, if it was good enough for you to live without love, then it's going to be okay for Reggie. Is that it?
I think this discussion has passed the point of being useful.
Well, honey, you passed that point a long time ago.
Let's go before we get frostbite. It's colder inside this woman's heart than it is in that storm out there.
You came about this close of making me say humbug. No way. Merry Christmas.
Thanks, Dwight.
You sure picked a lousy way to start your holiday.
Couldn't stop myself. I just went crazy.
Well, at least you know one thing. The war is over. You lost. Man, if that lady was against you to start with, you just closed the book.
Can't even wish him Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas. That's a joke.
You know where you're spending Christmas Eve?
Doesn't much matter.
You're coming back to New Orleans with Cora and me. We're leaving this afternoon on this great party train. It's toting a champagne-filled tanker car, live band. What do you say?
Maybe I should.
Yeah, you're damn right you should. You gotta clean out the system. Get your head together. Have some fun. Here's the whole wrap on the party train.
These are 2 o'clock?
Yeah, first thing we do is get you packed. Then there's some people I want you to meet before we get out of town. And what do you say?
I certainly don't want to intrude on your Christmas Eve. There are a couple of things I'd like to go over.
Okay, let's go in here.
Thank you.
My letter. Santa never got it.
Reggie's missing again.
Oh, my God.
You wouldn't happen to know where we might find him.
How would I know? You wouldn't even tell me where you took him.
Bye, Santa. Bye.
Ladies and gentlemen, the store is now closing. Thank you for shopping with us and Merry Christmas.
I'm sorry, son. Santa's not seeing any more kids today. He's got too much to do.
But I have to see him. Santa, I gotta talk to you. I just got to.
Take it easy.
Okay, let's go, young man.
It's all right, Frank.
You sure?
Santa, this terrible thing happened. I wrote you this letter, only it never got mailed.
Slow down.
So then you didn't know my wish, and I had to come and tell you what I want.
Well, you sure cut it close. I was about to go out and whistle for Rudolph and the guys. What's your name?
Reggie?
So, Reggie, what's the big request? A space warp blaster? That tank that spits slime?
I want my daddy back.
Has he been gone a long time?
Heel and Annette adopted me, but then she died. They took me away. You have to fix it, Santa. You have to make them give my daddy back.
I'm a lot better at mending toys than broken hearts.
You can do it. They'll listen to you, Santa. I know they will.
Reggie, there's some things that even Santa can't do.
But you were my best plan, Santa.
Reggie, are you here with someone?
No. I mean, yeah.
You're not, are you?
No.
Well, you certainly can't go out in that storm alone. Let's see if we can't get you a ride home. Security, please. Reggie!
Follow me. Thanks, Mrs. Smith. I thought maybe he'd try to contact one of the boys. Thanks.
Merry Christmas, Mrs. Clayton.
Outside lately? Not a cab running in Chicago. Not in this kind of snow.
I'll just walk it.
So I guess it's up to you. Please, God, just this one thing, and I'll never bug you again, no matter what. And I won't ask Santa for nothing either. Just make it so my daddy and I are together, and don't let him stop loving me ever. And please, God, take care of him, and don't let any other kid have him. Mrs. Clayton.
Hello, Reggie.
How did you know I was here? That's okay. Don't cry.
Thank God you're all right. You know, last time I prayed in church, I wasn't that much older than you.
That must have been a long time ago. Oh, sorry.
No, you're right. It was a very long time ago.
What did you pray for?
It's kind of a long story.
I like stories.
Back then, my parents were so poor they couldn't afford to raise all of us kids, so they sent me and my sister to live with my grandmother in South Carolina. Just till they got on their feet, mind you. Months passed. Years. They never sent for us. Not even when my grandma died. Not even when I went to church and prayed. It was like we didn't exist anymore. They got on their feet, all right. And they walked away.
Who took care of you?
Oh, a lot of folks. Some good, some bad. My sister and I were split up, and I went from one foster home to another. But no matter where I went, I was always alone. Sounds familiar.
Is that why you don't pray anymore?
And a lot of other reasons.
Why don't you give it another shot?
There's nothing left to pray for.
How about praying for me?
You really love him, don't you?
Yes, ma'am. And he loves me.
I'm sorry, Reggie. I am so very sorry.
Help me find him, will you?
There's a blizzard out there.
But if Tony and I are together on Christmas, everything's gonna be okay.
Hey, we better hustle. The trains aren't like the airlines. They actually leave on time.
Are you okay?
Yeah, fine.
Look! A cab!
I don't believe it. I was told there wasn't a cab running in all of Chicago. Ooh, thank you so much.
You know who you look like.
What's Tony's address?
4936 Cornelia, right?
Right.
You already told him?
Sort of.
Any luck?
Well, when you're calling hospitals, I don't know what luck is.
Well, Jamal struck out at the club.
Oh, Reggie! Oh, baby! We've been so worried.
Where did you find him?
There's time for that later. Where's Tony?
None of us know.
We've got to find him.